Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I'm taking a wheelbarrow out to the woods. I'm gonna go cut some firewood. Since I am home now, and that's a rare thing, I'm gonna go cut some firewood. I'm using my phone camera because it's what I happen to have on me at the time. It's a beautiful day for it. It's close to 40, I think. It's supposed to be anyway. Really nice out. So, I'm gonna cut trees like this and some dead standing ones for some firewood for the house, for the off-grid homestead. The sun is bright. There's a mess of dead trees. There's a really tall one right up by the sun, right there. It's a big tree. So I'm just gonna cut all things, anything dead, and stack it in piles. There's another one over there. Stack it up in piles and take it up to the house for burning. There's one right in front of me. Little stick, but it'll burn. That's heat. Oh, there's a big one right there. That's a thick one. I can't see, the sun is in my eyes. That's a thick, big tree. There's two of them. There's one right here and then one behind it. Big, thick tree. Wow, that might be good for some lumber. And there's another one right next to it. Wow, how sad. The jack pine grows fast and dies fast. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna cut it and stack it. There's another gnarly looking hill one. There's no life in that one either. Right there. There's a whole lot of wood right here by the entrance to the land. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do for a while here while it's warm and beautiful out. Got my trusty Husqvarna, all geared up, steel-toed boots, chaps, special for chainsaw work. Thanks again, Mom. That was from a few years ago. Got my helmet, gloves. I'm gonna fire it up and cut some wood. Obviously, I'm not gonna hold the cell phone and record while I cut some wood with a chainsaw. So we'll have to pass on that part. Well, I got 2 trees done. That was a bigger one, nice and thick. Actually, could have made a couple 2x4s out of the middle of that, but it's jack pine. It's really gnarly and not straight. Some of it will be able to be burnt now. It's drier. And because it was standing, a lot of it's still sappy in the bottom. But all the top stuff is good. And this one over here had fallen, but not actually broke off. So out of the ground, I mean. But it was dead. So I chopped that up into bits. That's ready to go. I don't know how wet it is. That looks pretty bad. Yeah, you can feel it. That's really wet. I can take it inside and see what happens, if it'll dry fast. We definitely don't want to burn it yet. The ones that are laying down are really wet. You can see the ring. See, in the stump, the white ring and all the darkness around it. It's all the water in that. It's pretty bad. But if I keep cutting out the dead stuff and then let it dry and just keep going at it every year, eventually we'll have enough ahead. There's a massive one over here. There. Actually, there's a bunch up in there of dead pine standing up in there. There's a really tall, I think that's mostly dead. Yeah, it looks pretty dead. There's a thick, huge one. Some of this I'm going to probably try to run on the lumber mill. I'm just taking a short break, and I'm going to get back to it. Usually I run a tank of gas through the machine. It gives me a good hour and a half of work with this pine. And that's a good give or take. You never know because you got so many little branches to cut off. But anyway, try to get some firewood. I hope to get a trailer load cut today. We won't haul it in yet today, but I'll get it cut and then haul it in this weekend. Well, there's a stump that I cut up, quite a bit of wood. That'll burn a day. That's a day of burning. Our stove only takes 4 pieces right there for a 12-hour period. So that's a good daytime burning. I got another stump right here. And oops, that's the end of that one right here. It was just a dead stump. It looks a little bit wet, but old. This one I almost saved. That was another stump. This one I almost saved for lumber, but problem with the jack pine, once you cut it open, there's not a lot of good stuff in there. And because it's been dead, there's a lot of rot around the outside edges. So I figure this one's better for burning than to try to get a tiny bit of lumber out of that. I might get 2 2x4s out of it, but it's cut up now. I need firewood. And then I cut a big one down. That one is a big one. I trimmed it all up and I threw the brush off to the side. That's a couple days of burning. So that's it for me. I was cutting through the last piece and the chainsaw ran out of gas, and that's when I stopped. I'm not going to fuel it up just to cut that bit. When I come back out to cut some more, I'll finish that up. Now that big boy there, tall, that one right there I'm going to save for the lumber mill. That's a good straight tall one. And that other one I saw, I don't know where I am now in relation to that other big one. I decided not to cut him out. Oh, he's right there. Really thick. Where am I? I think that's the one right there. Yeah. Really thick. Almost straight tree. That's good for the lumber mill. So I'm going to pack it up and head out for, that's it for today. I got to get ready for Melanie. So it's probably getting about that time to go get her. So anyway, some good chopping. I threw away all the brush over here off the trail. That's it, guys. Got some firewood coming in for our off-grid tiny house. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Getting heat for the winter on a beautiful sunny day. It was a beautiful warm day today. The sun is gone, but oh, it's warm. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our videos as we strive to become fully off the grid and self-sufficient on a budget. Cutting firewood for yourself is definitely self-sufficiency. Talk to you all later. Actually, there's the pretty blue sky. Look at that on a winter day. And that's why it's dark where I was. That's what's rolling in. The sun is over there getting down low. But I thought I'd share that. It's actually sort of beautiful. Somehow the winter can be pretty. Alright, that is the end of the video. Talk to y'all later.